Felcra Berhad is a corporate organization wholly owned by the Malaysian government under the Minister of Finance Incorporated. It was started off and initially established as a statutory body in 1966 with the name Federal Land Consolidation and Rehabilitation Authority Felcra, with the objective to develop rural areas by helping the rural community to join in economic activities and to improve their living standards. Its goal is to create a dynamic, attractive and profitable rural sector. Since 1st September 1997, Felcra is known as Felcra Berhad due to its corporatization. It is no longer a statutory body but has become a fully government-owned company. With the change of its corporate entity, Felcra is now able to explore new business opportunities in line with national development aspiration. Armed with plantation management and core activity skills, Felcra Berhad is now diversifying its activities into industrial and service sectors as well as other growing business areas. As of October 2018, Felcra has reported to be managing 220,086 hectares of plantation at farmland of 111,684 Felcra settlers and their families and 30,189 hectares of Felcra's own land. Currently, Felcra Berhad proactively explores several areas of business such as plantation, fertilization, real estate and construction, education and food production, including dairy livestock. It endeavors to emerge as a social enterprise powerhouse in the agriculture and food sector and achieve its mission to safeguard the economic and social interests of its participants, whilst applying agri-technology in spearheading the National Food Security Policy (NFSP) agenda. Felcra Berhad now has around 2,530 employees, while their subsidiaries company has around 631 employees and 3,144 total staffs as updated in October 2015. As of July 2020, Felcra Berhad has developed 224,130 hectares of farms on behalf of 111,462 participants, encompassing 1,049 consolidation and rehabilitation projects, as well as 33,145 hectares of estates owned by Felcra Berhad.
Hi, my name is FARHANA binti SAUFFIE, and I will brief about improving the economic living standards of rural communities. Since Felcra was established, that participants have reached a total of 500,000 people. As a result, a total of 3.1 billion in dividend was distributed to all members. Felcra also opened business opportunity to Bumiputra entrepreneur in a development area. Business opportunity are like development land for commercial, economic activities through agriculture and organized livestock. Next, rural community development strategy are named the first rural development transformation. It was introduced by Tun Abdul Razak, second Prime Minister of Malaysia. The main goal of the first transformation was more to the development of physical infrastructure. Felcra also prepared a youth land plan in which direct to open an area of 60,000 acres in the second Malaysia plan, which means involves the opening of land each year about 12,000. Felcra also allocates particular village area the future use. Felcra also had arranged a plan for housing site, infrastructure and social and public facility for the benefits of participants once they are married and have families. Besides, the provision of employment opportunity to the rural population, rural unemployment can be reduced through agriculture development program introduced by Felcra since its inception in 1966. This can be evidenced by the emergence of commercial agriculture, farmland restored from its original acreage as idle and useless lands. However, Felcra is still maintained for economic progress for rural communities. Therefore, the need to modernization of rural farming communities is necessary to ensure that pastoral resources and the socio-economic level.
Hi, my name is SHARIFAH of FARAH BINTI MUSTAZA from AM1104G. So, my part is developing ideal land across the country. FARAH, or the Federal Land Consolidation and Rehabilitation Authority, makes significant contributions to the country by its missions of recovering and developing any government land and any other land at the request of the landlord by the term agreed upon between the landlord and FARAH. The FARAH aims and tasks were enshrined in the National Land Rehabilitation and Consolidation Board Act 1966, which went into effect of April 1, 1966. FARAH powers, however, are only applicable in Peninsular Malaysia. The effort of FARAH to develop ideal land in Malaysia may be observed in the land plans that have been executed. The Land Rehabilitation Plan is the initial plan. The primary goal of the Land Rehabilitation Plan (RPT) is to improve the well-being of the people of RPT Kesedar through basic infrastructure improvement projects as well as the provision of social amenities to promote the growth of social-economic activities. FARAH's contribution to this strategy is based on the success of Agriculture Road Project and the Water Supply Project. Thus, the Jalan Pertani project entails the building of 25 roads spanning 26.3 kilometers in the Gua Musang, Kuala Karai, and Jeli regions. Furthermore, the water supply project entails attempt to improve the water supply at RPT Perala, and the FARAH produced the second plan, the Peripheral Land Plan. Every rural citizen has the option to generate additional living income under this strategy. Participants in the scheme will receive 6 hectares of land of which to grow oil palm and the rubber. They do, however, receive return in the form of share worth the equivalence of 6 hectares of oil palm and rubber plantations property. The FARAH Yacht Land Plan is the third plan. The plan of launched in 1972 to provide rural youngsters with job possibilities and a way of life. Rural adolescents will become responsible, modern, and progressive agriculture communities because of this approach. A total of 18,964 hectares of land have been set aside for this project. So, next is developing the second generation human capital of FARAH. Through the FARAH Foundation, FARAH constantly tries to supplement the mastery of information and education of FARAH youngster, additional classroom space is available from primary and secondary school pupils. In addition, students who excel in higher learning establishments are provided support in the form of scholarship, loans, and incentives for RM300. FARAH seeks to integrate the professional staff among FARAH youngsters in addition to providing financial support. This FARAH Foundation will enable more impoverished young children who do not have a solid financial structure to pursue their education, therefore improving their standard of life and that of their family. FARAH effort may help to the development of a generation of FARAH who are capable in medical, education, engineering, and other fields. It may even generate young individuals who will connect with all positively promote the current FARAH heritage. As a result, FARAH have partnered with three Indonesian universities such as the University of North Sumatra, the Bandung Institute of Technology, and the Bandung Element University. A total of RM4 million has been set aside to send 30 qualified students to this university to study in medical program. In this way, generation of talented and capable individuals may be produced, allowing them to obtain knowledge in many disciplines, particularly medicine. As a result, too, they can assist the community when they are affected by the disease. With the increase in the number of students from the medical field, it can guarantee and help more people in need. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is SHARIFAH. Now I will present about benefits of FALTA. The Federal Land Consolidation and Rehabilitation Authority, or Felcra, was founded to help inhabitants participate in Felcra-sponsored initiatives in order to develop the rural sector. This is so that individuals in rural areas can improve their standard of living. This will also help to close the divide between the rural and urban populations. Felcra will assist farmers through fertilizer subsidies, cash aid, and land subsidies, among other things. As a result, Felcra has offered Malaysians a number of advantages. First, Felcra distributed RM 6.32 million in land revenue to the people of Perak. The date of this statement is December 30, 2017. Felcra handed over the earnings of this land to the state authorities in order to clear its debt. Furthermore, this handover will assist the people of Perak through a series of activities to be carried out by state officials. For instance, poverty eradication programs, community reconstruction, and rural motivational initiatives, among others. Simultaneously, Felcra can assist the government in lowering youth unemployment. This will directly improve the rural communities' living conditions in Perak. Finally, by offering aid to the people, Felcra can eliminate the symptoms of unemployment. Other than that, Felcra distributed RM 44.3 million to 17,161 participants. The purpose of Subsistence Assistance, or BSH, is to relieve the inhabitants of B40 of their burdens so that they can enjoy a tranquil and happy life. Felcra also aims to assist participants who are having difficulty replanting their gardens. This is so they can manage the project and look after the land. Purchasing fertilizer, trees, planting equipment, and other items, for example. The participants are offered support at rate of RM 70 per acre. At the same time, Felcra has been able to assist its members in growing and improving their morale, allowing them to achieve even better outcomes and revenues. Next, there's Felcra's benefit, which is that delivered RM 50.54 million temporary profit to 67,000 participants. The date of this announcement is December of 10, 2019. This distribution took place because Felcra wants to assist its members in increasing productivity and achieving a goal. Firstly, the benefits of Felcra is Felcra produces physicians in the field of dentistry and pharmacy. The Felcra Foundation was a pioneer in efforts to expand the number of dentists and pharmacists among Felcra workers and their children. Aside from that, it's being organized in collaboration with 3 of Indonesia's most prestigious colleges, University of North Sumatra, Bandung Institute of Technology and University of Pajajaran Bandung are among the universities in the region. Felcra plans to send a total of 30 persons to study medicine at the 3 of Malaysia's leading institutions with a budget of over RM4 million. Felcra has successfully sent 7 students to study medicine, pharmacy and dentistry at the University of North Sumatra, as well as 2 students to the Bandung Institute of Technology. Next is Felcra donated 3,400 to students in Kinabatangan. Felcra Berhad provided school bags and supplies to 3,400 kids from 44 schools in the Kinabatangan and Tongot regions. Felcra Berhad has allocated RM450,000 for the Kinabatangan Parliament help as part of the Back to School campaign. This gift will alleviate parents of the financial burden of buying school supplies for their children. According to the Kinabatangan Member of Parliament, the Back to School program is an annual event organized by the Kinabatangan Parliament Office at the start of the school years. All of the children appreciate Felcra's effort and appreciate all of the help.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is MUNIRAH binti Muhammad SATAR and I will present the Felcra developed farms, distribute dividends and is even concerned with developing. So since its founding 51 years ago, Simon Peri, a member of the Lingga State Assembly, which is Adun, has congratulated Felcra Berhad for its many service to members, which have been channeled through numerous schemes, including hubs and gifts. Felcra is a non-profit organization that works to improve the life of. It pays out profit to participants 3 times a year, but it also offers for guidance for young people who desire to start their own business. According to Simon, Felcra also provides educational resource for the participant children to continue their education at Felcra College in Seberang Perak. Felcra is also concerned to have roughly, for the benefit of its members, Rumah Bina Negara has 2,000 units in 90 locations across the world. In a message given by his representative, Adun officer Sulaiman Amud at the inauguration of the Felcra, Simon praised the organizational social responsibility. Back to School Fund program in Kampung Pulau Seduku by Berhad Batang Lupar, Felcra is an effective agent of rural growth transition since it improves land and farmland while also assisting participants in improving their socio-economic level. And school supplies were given by Felcra, which is 2 pairs of uniform and 2 pairs of shoes to the children of selected participants around the world. Connect Food Basket. So food basket are distributed by Felcra to members, volunteers and workers participating in movement management orders, which is PKP in Mungkim Andau and Triang Mersing Johor. Strengthening the food supply chain, improving support and delivery service, improving technological knowledge and skills, and also promoting adherence to sound agriculture standard and practice are among the priorities. A group of 200 people valued at 10,000 from April 2003 and May 3rd, 2021. The Felcra Sri Mahkota region was concerned with the PKP. Contributions were delivered to administrators, workers and participants in the sub-district during the period the PKP was in force phase. Work with the government to establish new market access while also encouraging investment in agriculture economic growth. That's all from me. Thank you.
Felcra Berhad very actively involved in several business areas such as plantation, fertilization, real estate and construction, education, food production and dairy farming. For example, consolidation and rehabilitation plantation management (R&D), commercial estate management, manufacturing and engineering, development and construction, and miscellaneous business. There are many recommendations to upgrade, improve, and advancing the services that provided by Felcra Berhad. To achieve the objective, vision and mission that set by Felcra Berhad, then this must be carried out. The first recommendation is to provide a new basic facilities or modern technology to the Development Central and Institute of Study. Participants need the modern facilities or technology in the training central, such as new tools and modern machines. Students should use the best and safest facilities in school like chairs and tables. This is because the best facilities and modern technology can surely produce a quality product and best outcomes such as quality crop yields and quality services. The second recommendation is Felcra need to further expand their business to consolidation and rehabilitation plantation management R&D. They can try to manage and develop other lands such as local fruits land. There are many best-selling local fruits in the market and have a lot of demand. For example, durian, which is the king of Malaysian local fruits, and the mangosteen, which is the queen of Malaysian local fruits. They can develop this new idea and increase their income with lot of demand from the people. Next recommendation is to build more schools and houses in rural areas. For example, primary school, secondary school, institutes of higher learning and terrace house. There are many underprivileged and poor families out there who does not afford to go to school and higher institutions. This is because they do not have enough money to pay for the fees and does not have a place such as the school at their places. Through this project, we can help them by creating an educated young generation who have secured future. There are also many families who will be able to have their own place or home with this project. The last recommendation is to create a program and method to attract more young people to become Felcra participants. This is because participants of Felcra mostly in 40 to 70 years old. The youth is the backbone of any nation. The world needs to invest in today's largest ever generation of young to ensure that they can optimally contribute to their communities and nations in the future. So, Felcra should conduct more workshops or programs to narrate and inform what Felcra is about at the institute level of higher education and post advertisements about Felcra all over the social media to catch young generation's attention, as right now social media has provided people with more access to information.
So, in conclusion, there are many recommendations that can be implemented by Felcra to improvement. The general attitude to Felcra is positive due to their creating of job in that place. There are many benefits for the workers, but the work is hard and the salary is low. The main reason for the working outside the village, a higher educational level or skill, are more varying job possibilities with a higher income in the cities. The villagers with their main income from the work outside the villagers benefit from the living in the village and commute to their work instead of moving out. Hopefully, Felcra will continue to develop more rural area and will becoming a strong social enterprise powerhouse in the agriculture and the food sector. That's all from us. Thank you.